Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are looking at the new explosive chain battle that just dropped. I am going to show you guys how to win this chain battle, or at least try to get over 100 million score. Just keep in mind that it is very dependent on your friend unit. So if you're a newer player, like you're going to be limited as to how high you can get, because it's going to be based on who your friends are, right? So basically in this chain battle, we are fighting against a base form Goku. And anytime you click in the battle info, they will tell you like what categories are advantageous, and then there are some specific bonus characters. So basically you want to try to pick units that are Planet Namek Saga, Sworn Enemies, and or Gifted Warriors. If you're on all three categories, those are the units you want to prioritize. Basically, this is a pretty easy one to do. You just want to use a bunch of Friezas. Specifically, like the more Planet Namek Friezas, like I would avoid Golden Friezas on this. Don't use any Golden Friezas, but use like Final Form Frieza, Full Power Frieza, and like Second Form Frieza, First Form Frieza, all these ones from Planet Namek Saga, right? And then you want to use a lot of Piccolo units. So if we go down to the Super Class here, and Vegeta is on the extreme side as well, but he doesn't link as well with the Frieza units, and then Dorian Zarbon are on here, but he doesn't link as well also. Basically, the way chain battle works, links are really important. So you want units that link together really well, and a lot of times the strategy is, if you have them, or if your friends have them, to use like a rainbowed unit and then an unawakened version of the same unit. Those create very high scores because their link sets are very similar, and then also having units of the same typing also helps as well. Okay, going into super class, the best setup right now is just to run a bunch of Piccolos. So right now there's only a couple Planet Namek Piccolos, but you can run non-Planet Namek Piccolos and they work really good as well. If you don't have enough Piccolos, I would run some of the Krillin units, the Krillin and Gohans, or the Kid Gohans. That's basically what you want to run. So when you start off, you want to pick your supporters for lending if you haven't done that yet. These are mine that I'm lending out right now. So you can see my super class team here is all Piccolos, and you can see I'm running like unawakened versions of some units. I've got like the, let me see, I have an unawakened of the LR, I think, or did he not make my team? He might not have made my team, but I do have an unawakened of the LR, but I had enough units filled that I didn't need to use him. But I have an unawakened of the physical one, and I have an unawakened strength one, but I didn't have to use him either. The thing with Piccolo is there's so many like Piccolos in the game that you can very easily fill a full team of Piccolos if you're a veteran player. So that's my Piccolo side, and then you can see on the bottom I've got my Frieza side. Prioritize the full power Friezas and the first form Friezas. LR Prime Battle Frieza is really important if you have him, so you definitely want to run him, right? Okay, so we're going to jump in, and we're going to see what kind of score I can get here, okay? So basically what you want to do when we hop in is you always select a main attacker. From what I'm seeing from looking at other builds, Prime Battle Frieza seems to be the best one to run, and that makes a lot of sense because the Frieza units link really well, and you're going to try to hopefully get a full Frieza setup on your extreme units. So then you're going to pick your super class team, and you want to try to get a full Piccolo team. Now these initial ones popping up don't look that great. I might do a refresh really quick. Sometimes refreshing a couple times will help them jump up. Typically they put the best ones at the top, but not always. So like this team here looks okay. This is a full Piccolo squad. I'm going to keep looking and just see if there's another one that looks a little bit better to me. I think I might roll with that one on this first run here. Yeah, it's unfortunate though. I kind of want to get LR Piccolo. This one seems okay. How many rainbows are in the other one? Yeah, I might try this setup here. Let's try this setup here. And then you want to pick your connector. So the good connectors here, I think the AGL Piccolo is one of the better ones. And then like the LR is pretty decent. And then the physical one's decent as well. So you can get it with different setups. Now when you're looking, you can click details here at the top. And you'll see I've got 34 categories, 1 total typing, and then 29 links. So that's actually okay. So what I could do is I could swap for a different Piccolo. Let me put LR Piccolo in. So I got 31, 2, and 26. That one's not as good. We can put the physical one in. 32, 2, and 25. So I'll just go with the original AGL one I think I had there. And then on the bottom one, we just want a nice big fat Frieza setup. And I'm liking this top team right here. This top team's looking really solid. We got a couple full power Friezas on there. That's looking really good. And then for my connector, the 2 connectors for Frieza that are really good are either the AGL one or the STR one. I'm going to go with the AGL here. And let's see, yeah, 63 1 and 33. Yeah, that looks really solid to me. So we're going to hop in with this and see what happens. So I'm going to click attack. Now, for those of you that are new to Chain Battle, basically you're just going to watch a battle sequence. And then what's going to happen here at the end is we're going to have to very quickly select 3 units. And you want to try to select 3 units that link really well together. Now, for those of you that don't know, there is a trick you can do here to kind of cheat a little bit. I'm going to show it. So watch what happens. He comes at you. You can see the units, and you can lift your screen up a little bit like you're going to exit the app. You can look at your choices as long as you want, and it doesn't hurt you. And I see I've got 3 full power Friezas, so I'm going to grab them. So I'm going to let go. And you're going to tap very quickly and pick the 3 units you want. And we're going to see what kind of score we get here. I don't think this would be my best score because I feel like the Piccolo setup was actually kind of weak. But the Frieza setup was really good. So this one might not get 100 mil. We'll see. We'll do 2 runs in this video, and we'll see what kind of score we can get here. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, 84 mil. So not the greatest. I think my Piccolo setup held me back a little bit. So we'll try one more time. Now, the way that this works is you can't use the same connectors twice in a row. So what happens is you have to use up all of your turns. Like you're allowed 5 energy a day. So you can see my yellow bar of energy there. So I have to use up all those, and then I would have to use a stone to refresh or wait till the next day's reset. So we'll hop in one more time. The funny thing is my high score that I got, which I'll show you guys at the end, I actually was on my 2nd turn, so it wasn't even what I thought was my most optimal team, which was pretty crazy. So I got to try to find a really good Piccolo setup here. Or who knows, like, yeah, my friends are struggling to give me a full Piccolo team here. I might have to try, like, something with Vegeta or Gohan. This one might be okay. I mean, it does have... yeah, let's see. That one... We'll keep looking here a little bit. What are my... Whoops, no. Let me look at my detail. Why? Oh, because I have to put a connector in. Yeah, let me put a connector in first. So for my connector this time, I think I'm going to see... Let me try this guy. So we're at 32 and 24. Let me look at LR. 30 and 20. No typing. So let me look at this one. 33, 2, and 25. Let me see. 33, 2, and 24. Okay. We're going to go with this physical Piccolo. But what I can do now is I can swap these guys out and see if I can get a better setup. So right now, that's the second one here that I'm using. Let me see like what this one looks like with the Gohan in it. No, that one's not as good. So yeah, you're kind of just looking at trying to get the most numbers on that detail screen, which once again, you're looking at categories, links, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to go with this second one that I had here. Where did it go? Oh no, I think I reset it. Oh no, here it is. It's this guy right here. This is the guy that I had. Yeah, we'll just roll with that one and we'll go back to another Frieza setup. Yeah, it seems like people are way more set up on the Frieza side. Oh, you know, the one thing I did probably miss out on the last one in my Frieza setup was I didn't have a Prime Battle Frieza on there, which I probably should have. So let me go with this one. We're going to go with this and this. 58, 3, and 31. And then I'm going to look at possibly... I'm going to look at this one too. What does this one look like? 58, 3, exactly the same. Okay. I think I'm going to try this top setup. They're very, very similar setups. So we'll just try this one, see what happens. So I might not get 100 mil here in the video, but I can show you my actual team that I used for mine. I got it saved in my camera roll, so I'll show that here at the end. So once again, we'll just watch through here. So like Chain Battle gets a lot of criticism because it's like not everyone's favorite event, right? It's not very engaging. It depends on friend units, which means you don't have a lot of control on how good you can do, which that's unfortunate, right? All right, let's go in here. All right, let's see. I think I definitely want to grab Friezas again. Yeah, I'm going to grab Friezas again. It's unfortunate because, like, if you're someone that's a Mega Whale and you summon for everything, like, it doesn't matter how good your setups are. Like, your connectors are your unit and, like, your main attacker are, but, like, for those in between, like, you're really relying on your friends, right? So, as much as, like, the event, like, it's not the funnest thing, like, I'll admit that, but at least it's quick. Like, you don't have to do it, like, World Tournament and grind it, like, all weekend or whatever. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, about 84 again. So we did a couple of 80 mil ones. It's because my Piccolo setups weren't as strong, and it's just my friends right now. They're not putting up good Piccolo teams for me, but that's okay. Once in a while, I'll find one. Do make sure you click the like on each person because you do get rewards for that. So let me just hop in really quick, and we'll just show you my team right here. So this is the team that I ran. Sorry, just let me hop in here. This was my setup here. So I got 124 mil. And you can see my top one there. I had a pretty nice Piccolo setup, but the big thing is look, the whole setup was rainbowed. So I had a nice friend there that had all rainbow Piccolos, and then we did have an LR Krillin and Gohan. So I had a really nice whale friend for that one. And then my Frieza setup, you can see, is almost all rainbowed. The big thing with the Frieza setup, notice it has an STR full power Frieza rainbowed and then a TUR of the LR. So like that's when you score really big, is if you get these whale friends that have like TURs of like LRs and stuff and they can link together. So yeah, that one turned out really, really well. And then my leader for that was Prime Battle Frieza, and then my connectors were like the same ones I was showing you, where I think I did AGL Piccolo on the top one, and then on the bottom one, I think it was Strength Full Power Frieza, because he linked really well with the 2 Full Power Friezas in there. So anyways, guys, once again, don't expect to get this number. It depends greatly on your friend units, but just using this strategy, just try to get the highest score you can. So anyways, guys, hopefully this helps you out. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one.